Excuse me, I don't know why I got the burps or something, but anyway, I wanted to make this short little video and try to post it on YouTube. Most of what it is based on is I watched this Five Finger Death Punch video, and in the beginning of the video it says, "Hey!" That's not what it says, but anyway, 50,000 veterans are homeless in the street. And I don't know why. I really don't. I'm not any different than anybody else, but my first reaction was, you know what? If I had it my way, if the world would permit myself, I would go live with the streets with them, or I'd go live on the streets with them. You know, if it meant that me being there and being their friends and try to do things for them to help them to comfort them in their time of suffering and sadness, that would mean more to me than having some big mansion with a big fat bank account and a bunch of fucking naked big booty strippers. If I must say it that way, then I would rather have the big booty strippers in the mansion just to give them a place to come hang out for a little while or something, if that was something that was even possible. And I'm not saying it is, and I'm not insinuating that it should be. I'm just saying that the reaction I had from that video was, man, I would rather sit there with them and try to comfort them and be friends with them. Because, sometimes just being there with a person and comforting them helps them begin to learn to love themselves. Because what is lacking in those situations is love for themselves. If you hear veterans killing themselves every day or every 20 minutes, 22 minutes, or whatever it is, the thing that is missing from that equation is love. And this confusion about what it means to be a man and what it means to be a man to love another man, that's not my fault. I did not do that. I did not make people overdose on testosterone where they can't even hug their fucking brothers or tell their brothers that they love them. I did not do that. I have no part in that. You know what I mean? I have no pity for people like that. These people need love. They need love. Love is important. Very, very important. To walk by somebody that's suffering in the streets and starving and struggling and get your jollies out of fucking thinking that they're weak and just spitting on them and treating them like crap. That says a lot about a person that would do something like that. To me, that says, I'm not going to be overcritical or anything, but you're kind of a piece of crap, Just like the guy that fed fucking dog food to a fucking homeless man. A dog food hot dog. You're a fucking piece of crap, bro. You're a piece of crap. These are homeless people. Is that fucking funny? You're a piece of crap. And that doesn't mean you can't recover from being a piece of crap, but you're a piece of crap. It means when you do shit like that, it means you're weak. You are weak. You could be fucking 6'4" and 400 pounds of muscle. You're weak. To fucking criticize and judge the fucking weaker of the race and think that they're scum and that you can just clean them up with some magical fucking broom. You know what I mean? And really all they need is love. That's all they need. They need love. They need to know that someone cares about them. And you're too fucking weak to even express your love for them. You are the ones that are confused about what it means to be a fucking man. You speak about this superior race. Be the superior race. Stop being weak. Love your fucking brothers. Comfort your friends. Take care of your children. Money is not the fucking issue. Money is not confused with fucking love. I was trying to be real, I'm not out to hurt anybody. I'm not gonna physically fucking hurt anybody or fight anybody. I feel very passionate about these things because they're fucking wrong. It is not a game or a joke to me. These are things I took very seriously. I was very disappointed and very heartbroken to realize the one fucking thing that kept me from helping these people or trying to comfort these people is money. As I sit here right now in this place where I am, I cannot do anything because I have no money and no job. So I'm not trying to manipulate you. by deceiving you into thinking that what you're doing, if you're going to do anything, if you were ever going to do anything for me, that you're doing it for a bunch of people, because I'm not trying to manipulate you by telling you that, because that is the truth. Everything I wanted to do to help myself was so that I could help myself to help other people. And I'm talking about money. I'm talking about going out and trying to comfort people and be friends with people, even if it's just like going out in the streets and just playing music for random fucking homeless people. And this does not mean that I have anything against people that aren't homeless in any way. I do not have anything against anybody, okay? Even if you have persecuted me, oppressed me, embarrassed me, made me feel like shit, I have nothing against any of you. I cannot hold hate for another human being and then try to heal and be a healer and try to learn different aspects of healing and continue to be hateful, vindictive, judgmental, and critical. These do not coincide with the path that I've chosen. And I don't like to always second guess myself when I speak about these things, because if you have any misconceptions or misunderstanding about what I'm saying, I apologize. All you have to do is ask. If you want to play these stupid little head games and go around and gather information from random fucking people and send people over here just to gather information from me, I don't trust you from the fucking word go. If you want to come over here face to face and have a conversation like a grown fucking person, like an adult, here I am. I have not hidden my identity. I have not hidden where I live. Anything like that, you know, because I am actually a caring, loving, compassionate, generous person, you know. I have been stuck in self-pity. I've done some really stupid things, and I'm not any different than anybody else. But I'm saying that because for 2 or 3 years now, I've gone out of my way to try to make an attempt at breaking into the music scene, you know, and it is getting better, I will say that, you know, but there were certain things that were very disappointing to me. Somebody would come over and say, hey, I'm going to help you get your CD recorded. And, you know me, my heart's like, oh my God, really? You're like God to me right now. You're going to help me record my CD? I fucking love you. So the person's like, you know, okay, it's cool. And then something comes up about, well, be prepared for people to steal your songs. And I'm like, you didn't have to throw that negative in there, you know? And then she's like, well, write down your lyrics or whatever. Before I help you, you got to write down your lyrics. So she already has put an element of distrust in there right before saying write down my lyrics. So me, I'm already a little bit paranoid. I'm already a little bit distrusting. I barely trust myself, for God's sake. So now I'm like, well, no, I don't really want to do that. And then she comes over. She records 2 of my songs with her cell phone. As soon as she's done recording it, she throws a fit. You know this fit, don't you? The famous woman's going to get mad so she can go off and do what she wants and not feel guilty about, you know, not contacting you. So I say, hey, you don't have to get mad and upset right before you leave just because you want to take my songs, you know. These are 2 songs that have been heard by hundreds of people. So it'd be really stupid to think you can just take my songs and sell them to somebody, change the lyrics up a little bit and say, hey, look at this new song I wrote. It's kind of fucking pathetic that you would have to do that, you know. If you needed money that bad, goddamn, I know about 50 dudes that'll fuck you for $50, chick. I'm just joking. Just don't take it the wrong way. I'm just playing. Anyway, what I was trying to say was that the music itself is the catalyst for healing, you know. So when I saw that video about the 50,000 homeless people, I thought to myself, what if the opportunity was presented that I could just go live in the places where they are and just hang out and do things for them every day? You know how beautiful that would be, you know how wonderful that would be to have an opportunity like that. Or just like get your friends and your brothers together, you know, and I'm speaking about people I was in prison with. You know, because those people, in spite of what you think, those people are very, very good people. They have weaknesses, they've made mistakes, they have chosen paths that have been involved in crimes and different things. They're in prison, for God's sake. What more can I say about it? These people are just like me. They're not that much different than me. You know, I might have my weird little qualms about different things or whatever, but they're very much like me. They care about these people too. They care about the veterans. They care about the homeless. They care just because they were in prison, because they had broken certain laws. They're not even allowed to fucking partake of this kind of stuff, you know, or at least that's what society's false fucking empty mold would have you believe. And I want you to know with all of my heart, I don't give a shit what they've done. If anybody can do anything to comfort these people to prevent one of them from killing themselves or fucking flipping out and hurting someone else, then don't let anything stand in your way. And you can take it for what it is, even the law. If the law stands in the way of one man helping another man, if the law stands in the way of a man making a fundraiser to fucking raise money to support cancer benefits, for God's sake, do you really... That happened to me. Okay, we talked to some people about doing some fundraisers about some cancer benefits and this and that, and they're like, "Oh, we wouldn't support you because of your history." And I thought, what? Because of something I did 5 or 6 years ago, you don't want anything to do to help support a cancer foundation or to make a charity? And God forbid you threaten me for what I'm saying right now. Threaten me for your wrong. For your fucking wrong. For your fucking bad choices. Threaten me. You know what I mean? I'm already threatened by my own bad choices. These people aren't even fucking men, you know? They're not even human beings. They're like fucking robots, man. This is very important to even these people I was in prison with. These people are good people. These people would do anything for some of these people. They may have made choices because they needed money, but they all have fucking hearts. They all have emotions. They all have feelings. They're all good people. I'm only saying that because this is something I'm going to do in the next few years. Adversity or no adversity. And I know I have brothers. I know I have sisters that aren't just my blood family. So I'm not too concerned about it. I was more disappointed that it presented itself as almost impossible, you know? I'm past that part of it. I don't really think that way anymore. I wanted to put this video on there because there are people that I've used as mentors for the last few years that I've grown very, very fond of. And just get it out of your head that it's romantic or that I'm trying to have sex with them or anything ridiculous like that. For example, you know, Swan is a very, very brilliant lady. There are other people that I watch their YouTube videos that have basically put pieces of my mind back into the places where they belong. I don't know how, and I don't know why when I see them so happy and peaceful and sharing their love and their peace with other people that I feel threatened by it, you know. Maybe because I don't have as much as they do, and that's all right. But the point is, today was different because today I saw this person, and I thought to myself, it is beautiful that she's so happy and she's so perfect for the position that she's in, you know, and the place where she is, because she deserves it, you know. And I'm not in a place to say, well, this person deserves this person deserves that. I'm not a judge, nor would I ever want to be a judge. God forbid, you know. But I'm saying that because the damages that anybody in their life have undergone become assets, you know. Like a seed. A seed, when it's planted, is just a tiny little seed, you know. You put it in the ground, and a parable out of I think it was the Quran that I read. It was one of the most beautiful things, a way of looking at life and just life in general. You plant the seed, one part of the seed descends into the ground. The other part of the seed ascends into above the earth. Much like living your life as a human being in the world would have you pulled down and descend with things that are just terrifying, you know. God is calling you, is trying to get you to ascend to where you can be. The only thing that is left is to let go of dissension, to let go of descending, and understand that you don't have to descend. Even if you get money, even if you get rich, even if you get a mansion and you get all these beautiful things, that doesn't mean you have to descend. That doesn't mean you can't ascend. That doesn't mean you can't be exactly what you are right now. Anyway, love you.